Hello, good evening, and welcome to the stream. And if you're watching on YouTube, hi all, and welcome to the video. Do we have transcoding again? Yay, we do. Awesome stuff. Right, a little bit of housekeeping, I think. Right, okay, so right, let's go to the live screen. There we are. Right. So giveaway. Close. That's it. So that's gone. And then giveaway reset as well. 19 entries. It was a busy one. Good Lord. There we go. Right. Let's log in. Ooh. Crash bang wallop. I will join global chat, thank you very much. Daily reward login is... I didn't go on yesterday. It was supposed to be some sort of a symbiont, but I didn't get it. Crepuscular, claim that, see what happens. The last 3 awards have all reappeared, so what's the I? Is this going to turn out to be better than the one I've got equipped? Control intelligence 33. What does this give? A little bit less. Oh well. Not useful. What don't I need? That. Definitely don't need that. Olga, welcome to the stream. Right, okay. Well, first off, heal. There we go. Right, that can go... live in that bag randomly. That's an old bag looking at it. Cloak. I might actually keep that. Has the arbiter spawned? Ooh, jump over the bot. Yay, he spawned. Right, off we go. Let's get the freelancers ink out of the way. Mathematica, welcome to the stream. It will cast some pets momentarily. What? Zyvod, welcome to the stream. Hope your day's going well. It's going pretty well, yeah. Having a chill time. No complaining here. Watching. So I've been watching a while and just never asked, how do you get your games that bright, especially when in the grid? Well, I'm not doing anything unusual. It could be that it's the new engine, the beta engine. Yeah, I think you're right, actually. I think there's like a global light in here. Hang on, let's fire up the old engine. Let's fire up vanilla. Where have you gone? You're on 2019? No. On the main server. I'll log in here. I'll log in on a Froob account. I've got characters on the 2019 server, but this isn't the 2019 server. So here's the vanilla engine. See, yeah, you're right. The grid is darker. Put them in the, like that, and then switch between. Yep. definitely quite a bit brighter on the new engine. That's all it is though. Yeah, it's just the new engine makes the grid brighter. That's it. That's all it is. It adds to that. It's like the shadows. See the shadows on them? The lighting in the beta engine is noticeably better. It comes out and looks at the same spot. See, they've got light sources on. If I stand over here, you see the light shadow of him behind? Well, on the vanilla engine, it's just a blob. Everyone gets the same blob. See, look, you see shadows. His is somewhat, him. Whereas on that, it's just a blob. Yeah, and then we look down here where the sun's out, but there's no real sort of shadows or anything, and then... Ooh, hang on. Broke the camera. And then on the beta engine, it's a little more impressive looking, isn't it? So, get them lined up together. Difficult. So, vanilla. Beta. And I predominantly play on the beta, so there you go. It's not as stable by any stretch of the imagination, but it does look better. And if you've played on it a while, when you go back to the vanilla engine, you go, "Ooh, it looks a bit rubbish." Kind of deal, you know what I mean? Kind of, you've spoiled your eyes looking at the preferred image, Paul Bear, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Must install that script to get rid of that spam. Applying for a job. Straightforward, please. Goodbye. We'd like an elite assignment, prisoner. Bye. Alien Daily. How many more? Oh, God. How many more Alien Dailies have we got left before AI 30? I have no idea. But I suspect many. Infantry crap. Okay. Right. Let's get some baths. Hopefully all the buffs are available. Oh, are the paid buffs up as well? Yeah, buffers is up. Nice, well done. Get the big paid toon buffs as well. There you go, and a wrangle. So time to switch HUDs. Cast big pet. There we go. Big NCU. And lasting ultimate, all the 220 buffs kind of thing. Right, okie doke. So that's that pet. Pet number 2. Glad to see them all back up anyway. Well done, Buffers Army. You are much appreciated. Tara will spawn in 15 minutes. I wonder if that's accurate. Because it has gotten a... it got bugged by something, didn't it? Some server lag or something, and the timer's been off since then, or... something weird, anyway. Right, let's kill some alien cocoons. We try and blitz this one. As in, don't bother killing the mobs because it just takes too damn long. Not worth it at AI 28 to kill regular mobs anymore. So, yes, there we go. Nights are drawing in. That's it now. It gets darker a tiny bit earlier every night until middle of December. Can we do this? I wonder. Let's just try. I think we probably can at this. 220 we should be able to. If I had twin shields on, I think almost certainly. Because you only actually have to destroy the cocoon, not the alien. At lower levels you can't really do it because you get swarmed by all the other aliens, but it can get messy to do it because trying to target another cocoon with all these clickable meshes in front of you gets tricky. Heal me! I don't know what the range of this thing is. I think it's quite long. Did I miss one? That should have been it. I did. I missed that one somehow. Yep. Just clicking on 10 of them does it. You don't have to actually kill them, but I don't advise trying that when, well, if you're low level, like in, 1 to 10 AI, you might as well kill everything in there because you will be gaining alien XP quite quickly. But by the time you're in like AI 25 plus, it's hardly worth it. So, how has everybody's weekend been? Went fast. I think that's gonna happen when I have that week off and 10 days off in July. I think it's gonna fly by. The last time off I had and turned out and didn't feel like a holiday because one of the family ended up in hospital, so it was kind of all hands on deck, make sure they're okay and going and visiting every day and then looking after the other relative that was left on their own while the other one was in hospital and yada yada yada. So it didn't feel like a bloody holiday at all. I was kind of glad that I wasn't at work while it was all going on because it had just been very tiring. Because it's like you're living two lives almost, doing twice as much as normal. We're going around and doing cleaning and cooking, for someone, and then having to do it for yourself as well. Das ist prisoner, please. There we go. I don't know why I said it in that voice. There you go. Is it time I upgraded? I did do the left hand. Someone said we need to have words about the left hand. It was a quality 50 basic implant at 220. I just never got round to upgrading it. Sorry. It's kind of funny when you think about it, but also it winds people up, so I kind of find it funny. It's like someone had accidentally made a combined commando body armor, quality 299, had like 1 point less in skills required or something like that, but all the stats were identical, so plus 30 to nano skills and weapon skills, plus, you know, and the ACs were all identical. It was on GMI, and I remember at the time it was like half the price of a 300, so I bought it. I was like, I don't care, the bonuses are the same. And there was one guy in Storm, it freaked him out. Like, how can you wear that? It's not quality 300. I went, it's the same. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Good, just got done camping. Was it the solstice, midsummer kind of a deal? Were you doing that kind of thing, or just camping? You know, for the enjoyment, pure enjoyment of just camping. I haven't been camping in years. Used to quite enjoy it. Not sure I would now because it's been so long, but did a marathon Green Lane run, which is they're legally roads and you are allowed to travel on them, but you obviously have to respect the law of the countryside. You don't bother animals and whatnot, and they a standard car has got absolutely no chance of driving along them. You need a modified 4x4 to do it. And I went with a couple of pals, and we stopped at the coast somewhere like halfway down mid Wales, and yeah, we just camped for the one night. I think it was just the one night we camped, but it was awesome. Oh, the amount of stars you could see on a dark sky, and, you know, we had the fire, we had some brewskis. Yeah, it was great. And we just spent, you know, like the whole night just talking about this bit and that bit, and oh, that was a scary bit there with that drop, and yeah, it was a good time. Took a ton of pictures as well. Yeah, cooking on a fire and, you know, good stuff. Used to do it a lot more when I was younger. Yeah, 27 minutes. We got ages. We got ages. Let's get the pets here before they decide, you know, I'm gonna go off and do something. Delica! Cal! Welcome to the stream. Why so many L's? Okay. Nothing against all the L's, but... Cal, yes. Many lots, yeah. Easy to type. Yeah, just keep your finger down, yeah. Oh. Yeah, so not been that much of a weekend really, because Mrs. Carlos 2's been in work, so it's just sort of, you know. Work in IT, we make everything short. Yeah. It's not, I don't work in IT, but we use IT stuff. And I kind of always end up half fixing things for them anyway. Because I'm tech savvy enough to do it. But generally they prefer you not to fix it for yourself and report it to them and you know, get a ticket and then wait for them to fix it. I'm like, no, I fixed it myself. What did you do? And you explain what you did to them, and they would go, how do you know how to do that? I've been at this a while with computers, trust me. Rage Star. Hello, Cal. Hello, welcome to the stream. So what's been happening? What have I missed? What interesting things have gone down for people? Anything? Nothing? Yeah, once work knows you know how to technology, you are expected to technology. Yeah, pretty much. I'm a true gamer who grew up in the days when I had to fix my PC so I could play games, yeah. I've only ever bought one computer that was ready-made, and it was a ZX Spectrum. All of the computers that I've owned, I've built for myself. Every single one. From ordering parts, putting it together and using it. But I did come from a background where I was servicing TVs and stuff, so I didn't find it the least bit intimidating. In fact, it seemed easier than stripping, disassembling a CRT Sony set with 20 panels with hinges on them and all that Meccano and all the cables just to get to the bit you needed. I bet you call that pre-built POS. ZX Spectrum, no, it was a great computer. It was the early 80s. ZX Spectrum. You don't remember them? Is that maybe too far ago? ZX Spectrum, when did it actually come out? Yeah, April 82, so I was 13 years old, and I bought one. Came in a box. One of them. And I learned to code to a basic level. Yeah, this Clive Sinclair, yeah. He kept trying to come up with his next cool idea, but yeah, most of the other stuff he came up with never really took off. And the ZX81, I never had that. I think I went to the BBC B computer next, because we had to build that. Yeah, the BBC Micro, I think it was one of these. Yeah. So after we had that, it was about 1985, yeah. We had the B variant. I can't remember what the difference was. It was expensive, though. Schools had a few. Ours was that one. It was just a B. It was part of the Acorn systems, though. It was kind of based around that, and I started learning how to use that. There was another one as well. It was the Commodore PET. You remember these? Who remembers the Commodore PET? I remember messing around on those in school. But yeah. Yeah, and every other computer thereafter, I did a 286, then I did a 486, then a Pentium. I suppose it was the Pentium 1, but it was just called Pentium at the time. Pentium 2, then I had a Cyrix for about 6 months and I hated it. Then I built that into another system with some other parts and got a Pentium 2 based board and chip, but it had a Celeron processor with an adapter. So it was like a pinned chip that went in an adapter that fit in that silly single slot thing. Yeah, that was pretty chronic as well. And then I upgraded that CPU to I think that was around, I got a first AMD. When they did dual core, I think I got one of those. After that, I jumped from that to, I think I had another AMD. I can't quite remember which one. I had that for years and it just soldiered on. You know, I was able to do whatever I needed to do on it. Could certainly play AO on it. And then I got a Celeron Masala 300 overclock to 900. I did overclock the Celeron from 300 to 450. just by, it was front side bus, wasn't it? You just changed that and have quicker memory. The 133 memory instead of the 100 memory. I remember doing that, yeah. Ran hot, yeah. I had one of those, do you remember the orb coolers? It's like a massive lump of copper. I don't think it was milled, I think it was just lots of plates of copper that were shaped and formed with a big fan in it, like that. Stuck on top of the processor in this slot 1 board, like that. Yeah, and then after that I got I think I had a couple of other AMD processors, but they weren't, I was never quite happy with them, and then whichever one they had that first supported DDR2, I had that, and then I jumped from that to a 3820 i7 on an X79 board with all 8 slots filled with up to 32 gig of memory, and that is still running, and Mrs. Cal uses it now with a 3060 and she can play everything on it, albeit you can't play any games that are, well, you can play any game you want, but you may not be able to, you know, jack up all the settings. And then the current system is as follows. So there you go. So it's a 13700K, all stock settings. There's no point in letting it run at silly voltages in the motherboard because the motherboard wants to do it. 32 gigs of DDR5 200 at very low latency timings, NVMe drive, some other various drives that I still use, etc. And a 4080. So yeah. Yeah, I can remember all those. I always sort of, 3950X in the server. We've got a 7953D, a really good gaming chip, that. Really good gaming chip. Yeah, I went for the Intel one, because of how long and how... Oh, Tara has spawned. How long and how well it's lasted. I mean, you know, it's lasted 12 years and it's still fine. It's given me no aggravation whatsoever. Do you know what? I think I'm going to go and blitz to Tara. Well, that's the same logic with this one. Yeah, that's it. Spend a bit extra and run it for a lot longer. If you can manage the first upfront cost, you've got 10 years to put money away to do it again. Although usually if there's a big advancement in graphics, then quite often I will kind of go, you know what, I think I'm going to get another graphics card along the way. But I don't think the next generation of graphics cards, when they come out, I don't know what they're going to do. It's pie in the sky at the minute. I mean, you're kind of bottlenecked by everything else in the system, even with the top of the line stuff, how fast the 40 series cards are versus 30 series. There is a marked difference in certain titles. But it's the VRAM as well. I mean, 16 gig, I think I'm pretty good for a few years yet. But the power requirements on them are staggering now. I mean, they're using more power down one cable, effectively, than entire systems did 10 years ago, you know. Running at full tilt, overclocked to the nth degree. So I don't know, you know, are we going to get a 5000 series from Nvidia? What's it going to do? What are AMD going to do with their next silicon? You know, Is Ark suddenly going to come up with something amazing? I don't know. It's possible. I kind of want to grab this on my agent as well, so they can get this daily done with the freelancers running. Yeah, I had a 2 gigabyte 6080 in 2012 and thought, yep, that's the dog's, you know, that's the bee's knees, sorted there. But it kind of wasn't, because by... And I kind of made that hard for myself, because I should have got the 4 gig variant instead, but I thought, no, I was going to save a little bit and I'll get the 2 gig. That's plenty, you know. And then Skyrim comes out with tons of mods and you're like, oh, I can't run at that resolution with all these mods, you know. Yeah, additional VRAM, new programs, games, so much memory. I've noticed if I render video, and it senses the 16 gig of VRAM on the 4080, it fills it and it uses it all. Obviously that's DDR6X, and all the CUDA cores jump in and it renders videos faster than you can play the video, which is the first time ever I've been able to do that at the kind of resolutions and whatnot that I tend to play at and record at, and bit rates, etc. So like a 40-minute video renders it in 20, well, not even 20 minutes. It's nuts. Quickly get grid space. Yeah, if they're badly optimized, yeah, that's the thing. That'll do. Yeah, I went from the 6080 to a 980. That felt like a massive upgrade, and it was someone that gifted it to me. It was unbelievable. I was so surprised that someone would just offer to do that, but they did, and they were like, yeah, do you want, you know, they just sent a message, because I was talking about the Skyrim playthrough, saying I'm going to have to drop a few settings because I'm literally running out of VRAM here, and they were like, well, I've just bought a 1080 Ti and I had 2 980s in SLI, and so do you want one? I'm like, what? How much? And they were like, no, just come and get it. I was like, wow, dude, thanks so much. So yeah, they just gifted it to me. So turned up, you know, had a chat, discussed each other's, you know, computers and rigs and whatnot. That was kind of unreal. But yeah, that saw me through a lot, really, that 980. That meant I could, you know, do a lot more, a lot quicker, and all kinds of other stuff. It was pretty awesome. And I even played Cyberpunk for the first time on that 980, albeit potato mode. So when I play it now on the 4080 with, you know, path tracing, frame gen, you know, all the other amazing bells and whistles it's got, oh my god, it looks so good. You know, it's just such a great looking game. And it's now like properly fixed. So, yeah, something epic. So it's such a big difference to have played it in potato mode and then replayed it dozens of times. Even on the 3060, it was quite a big difference. You're not burning your card up. No, it's the 4090s that have the issue because of the power draw. The 4080s are noticeably lower power and don't seem to have the issue. I got a Founders Edition, plugged the connector in, I've checked it. Like the first month I had it, I was checking it every day. You know, like paranoid, oh, is it going to catch fire? But no, it's fine. It's never moved since I've built it and installed it. It's just there, you know. So, I mean, I give my system a clean out once a month, and obviously you're checking it at the same time, so I'm not handing this in yet. We're going to carry on with the MP. But I just wanted to grab that. Yeah, 1080 Ti. Yeah, 1080 Ti was probably too good of a card that they released. There is if you tell Scotty Boy, he can warp you straight to the prisoner, can't he? Kaz, welcome to the stream. As you DM'd me, you said you were going to DM me, so I'm just looking there. No. You has not DM'd me on the Discord. Or have you? And I've missed it. No, you haven't. Let's set up a buy order in a while. Okay, okay. We go to the one at the mission agency. There he is. Tell Sent T help. See if he's got command structure. I got distracted. That's all right. Don't worry about it. You know, grace is spoken for. That's it. You know, when you're good and ready. Yeah, there's I can't remember. Someone told me on the last stream what the command for it was, but now I can't remember. Could do with the menu because I can't remember what it is. Someone told me on the last stream. Let's have a look. I haven't released that video yet, so. Or have I? Oh yeah, I have. Oh yeah, no. Oh! Come up on the screen. No, it was before then. Somewhere along here, I think. Someone says, jinxed. There you go. Tell Scotty Boy 2. Tell Scotty Boy MW. Okay. How has he spelled it? Scotty Boy with an I. Yay! Scotty Boy help. Ah, right, okay. Strange what happened to my message. I didn't see it, but it definitely came up. Old GTX 1050. Yeah, Savic's got one of those, I think. Yeah, the 10 series cards were pretty awesome, you know? pretty bloody awesome for the price. They were a reasonable price for a lot of performance. And then the 20 series were like, yes, they were better. Pricing was god-awful, though. And then it's been god-awful ever since. Now I've actually figured it out and done it. I should be all right. Which means I don't really need that up anymore. Yeah, I got a. Oh, I missed him. Someone else has killed him a second time. Oh well. Anything good? No. Oh, we're waiting again. I didn't want to miss the window of opportunity. So Tara will be dead before I get the mission, or I get there after this, you know? Yeah, 7900 XT is fine. The only thing that pushes me to NVIDIA is I like the things that they're doing with the cards. I hate the politics around their business and the prices they charge. But the compatibility, the flexibility, the lack, you know, and the software support for them and everything is fantastic. And that's not what I hear from people with AMD graphics card. AMD processors, the only people I know that have issues with some of them are people that have systems on all day and then shut them down at night, and then when they switch them on in the morning to do something, they've got to wait while it memory trains for the umpteenth time. So it's the backup support. I think the silicon is good, but it's the rest. And then if I want ray tracing, frame gen and everything else, it's, you know, it's objectively better on the NVIDIA platform than it is on the AMD platform, because, and the problem is NVIDIA are inventing new technologies and implementing them in hardware. AMD are kind of, they're kind of stuck in this position of playing catch up to what NVIDIA's doing, and when you're in that position, it's very hard to jump ahead. So, you know, people turn their PCs off. What? I mean, price to performance, yeah. If you're not bothered by ray tracing, frame gen that doesn't suck, then yeah, you might do it. So what do they cost? I mean, this is going to be UK prices. So let's say that via 4080. Are they somewhere near each other? What's the price of, like, oh, not that site, shit. Just withdraw. Yeah, so it's slightly slower clock speed, but the 79 has more memory, you know, so. But the memory speed is slower, but there is more of it. But the bandwidth is higher. Well, it would be because there's more of it, so you need a wider thing. Best in class performance, very expensive, yeah. Not great, yeah. It doesn't have CUDA, so trying to render videos, it's terrible. Ray tracing, yeah, and it's power hungry. But price, so 4080 Supers, they're about 1,000, and these are about 150 less. If I was making the choice, I'd spend the 150. I would, honest to God, I would spend the 150. And I'm no fanboy of any corporation. I think all of them have been too much. But yeah, I would err to the 4080, just the game, compatibility, backwards compatibility, the driver and software support, and the amount of tools that are available to make tweaks for older games and stuff as well is pretty awesome. So if you do any kind of content creation, like video rendering or anything like that, definitely go in video. Because using that amount of CUDA cores, when I used to render video on my old system, a 45-minute video would take about 3.5 hours to render. And then when I got a 3060, that 45-minute video took, on the same processor, 4-core, suddenly took 45 minutes to render. And now with the effectively 24-thread, 8-core and some cheesy cores, which you could probably turn off and not notice. But then you try and use it in a creative setting, and suddenly all those threads matter. And the 4080, and suddenly that 45-minute video takes less than 20 minutes to render. So it depends what you're doing, really, and what kind of things you like in games. So, I can literally play any game whatsoever, and it will run superbly with eye candy absolutely maxed all the way out, no problem. Even with the release issues with Starfield, people are saying, "Oh, we're not getting much frame rate, and it's doing this and all the rest of it." Is that you, Kaz? Is that one of yours? I think it is, isn't it? You've been on a Find a Friend with me before, I think. Yeah, it just goes, okay, and just plays at 100 plus frames a second, so. If the 7900 was like 650 to 700, I would probably go for that. But because it's in the UK, the pricing is so close, I would go for the 48 Super, because that's a 48 Super. That's better than what I have now. Only by like, 3 or 4%, but it is better. It's just pricey. It shouldn't be that price, Last year they were 1200, which was just, a lot of people just went, nah, forget it. You've bought an entry-level card for the difference you've spent. It's not worth it. Or you've bought more RAM, and better RAM for the price difference. So when you're building a whole system, you've got to think like that, where you're allocating money onto what. With this system, I bought the CPU and RAM and the motherboard and a new power supply to run it properly, all in one hit. And then I saved again, got a tax rebate and went, screw it. I had enough to buy a 4090, and I almost did. But then I thought, or I could get a 4080 and a really good monitor. Because whatever you do on a computer, the better the monitor, the better the experience, right? So I got a ViewSonic Elite QLED 1440p one. I'm not interested in 4K. That 1440p at 31-inch or 32-inch, whatever this is you can't see pixels. I'm sat like about a meter away from it. It fills with the center of my vision. It does HDR if I want it, but I'm fine without it, because if Windows looked better in HDR than it does, I might run it in HDR all the time. But yeah, I sometimes switch it on just for games that support it, because it's quite nice. It's G-Sync up to 165 hertz, 175 it's got a setting for, but I just leave it on the generic one. And G-Sync with frame gen and everything else is just so, it just feels so precise. Like it makes your mouse feel like it's improved. When I play FPS type games, I miss so much less with this monitor than I used to with the 60 hertz monitor. It's sRGB. It has a greater color range than sRGB, and if you make videos and stuff like that that are not HDR, you don't need more than sRGB to color grade it, and know that it's going to look right. And watching movies and stuff on it, awesome. Yeah, so Zevod, it's up to you, my friend. It's up to you, obviously. It's your money, it's your PC, and you're the person that's going to use it. But they did do, I think Linus Tech Tips did a thing where they tried switching to AMD for a month. And all the people they had doing it, and you know, they'd all had and like, I think all but one switched back. Said, yeah, no, I'm switching back because I had to do this to get this game to work, and then it kept crashing for this, and then I had this issue, and then this, and then that, and then. So on paper it's a good buy, but in practice there are issues. I'm not saying there aren't issues with any piece of hardware, there always are, you know, but less so, I think. When I got the Founders Edition one, and I've never heard it. No matter what I'm doing on it, what game I'm playing, it can be at 100% load. Temperatures like, the most I've ever seen is like 65 degrees C, and 72 on the hotspot. And that's Cyberpunk absolutely maxed out. You know, like ultra everything. The whole whatever, running 100 plus frames a second everywhere, no matter what you're doing, what's on screen, etc. Same for the something or other Pandora, the new Avatar game, which is a very good looking game, by the way. So yeah, for me it's been a winner for me. No, that problem with my AMD CPU, maybe something else is wrong. Yeah, it seems to be the XD class CPUs that do it. And I don't blame the CPU. I think board manufacturers are... I think AMD go, well, these are the voltages and limits you should run our CPUs at. And I think they go, yeah, but we want more performance, so people buy our boards. And I think they just start pumping voltage into it. And yes, you do get, you know, a bigger improvement with that. But it's also the way the architecture uses your memory. So memory speed and latency is very important when using an AMD CPU. You've got to pair it with decent memory. Not that we dropped anything good. More of the same. Alright, that's that one done. Return to the warden. What we got? Oh, 4 holes. Graffiti. Great. Never mind. Right, we don't need that anymore. Apparently need that. Okay. Yeah, I never had those issues with the AMD CPUs I used. They used to run hot. Remember that? But that, you know, we're talking over a decade ago. More. You know, so the silicon was very different then, the architecture was different, but hell, they worked well. Has you set up a buy order yet, Kaz? Has you done it? Yeah, it was one of the tech channel bros, Jay's 2 cents. He's kind of like more an entertainment tech channel than a more serious kind of tech channel. Like Digital Foundry are quite serious. Gamers Nexus are, you know, can't beat them kind of thing. I just logged into game. Yeah, let me know then. I was just going to sort it out now while I was back in, you know, somewhere near a terminal. Yeah, all right, I'll go off and do another mission then. You can do it tomorrow if you want. I just like doing the giveaway while I'm live so people can, you know, see that it is done. He's maxed on creds. Oh dear, first world problems. Right. Talk to the warden. Yeah, like with this, let's pull up. So, okay, here we are. So, yeah, it caps at 100. 30% CPU, GPU usage. And if I switch on RTGI, it jumps up by 20%, but the frame rate doesn't go down. We're, you know, using something as heavy-handed as that. Still not even half the CPU, and it's rendering this video to broadcast it. Because I'm using the MBank thing, although that is a separate part of the silicon. That's the other thing. The encoding on the NVIDIA cards is light years ahead. It is very, very good. Like on here, you can see you get the blue glow on the wall. Stuff like that. Be difficult to see on the character, but because he's luminous anyway. It's a nice little lighting mod, though. Rocky! Finally got back around to selling that Grace I won a while back. Been splurging on goodies I don't want to farm myself. Yeah. Well, you know, that's kind of the deal. That's kind of what so many people do. I think everyone kind of does that when they suddenly come into money. Grumpy insight. Cal! Have I done it? I can't see my thing. I don't think I got that last one. I don't think I quite got it. Yeah, should have. I should have heard music. Set it up for 1700 for Kazakrat. Okay. Do you have any insight? I don't. I don't know what the issue is. Trying to set up a second account, but no luck. Well, what's it sort of saying or not saying? What's happening? Payment keeps. How are you paying? Is it just like Visa debit or? Tried several cards. Yeah, I curtailed all my credit cards. Got rid of all of them. Cleared them all. It's quite a good feeling actually, getting rid of them. Mission complete. Did the green bar move? It may have done, but I barely saw it. Yeah. Where are you based? What country are you paying from? I wonder if that's anything to do with it. I don't know. From the US? Yeah, I would. Yeah, have you just got like a bog standard Visa debit? You know, you can use pretty much anywhere, like a supermarket and whatnot. That's what I use now. Just keep it simple. You know how much you've got. You know how much the charges are going to be. Yada, yada, yada. No, I had, like, Visa, you know, credit cards and whatnot. And, yeah, you're just paying interest all the time. Have I not handed this? So, Tara, did it not update when I went to Tara on this character then? Too late now, it'll be long dead. Oh well. Yeah. Disappointing, but okay. So we're going to have to go do Doja hunting, I think. I wanted to do the Tara mission so I didn't have to hunt for a Doja. Literally, that was the reason. Yeah, I mean, I would have thought of all the countries, the US would have the least problems trying to pay for something, you know, from Anarchy. So, yeah, I don't know why that would be a thing. Why it doesn't like it. Did you try with the whatever account or, you know, card or bank that you normally use to pay for your primary account? Because that's what I do with mine is they all come out of one card. That's it, you know. I would imagine you'd start with the one you use already, but it didn't like it, so you tried another one. But why it doesn't want to do it, I don't know. I think people maybe assume I have more kind of inside knowledge, but I genuinely don't, you know. I have a lot of experience with AO and paying for it, but I think I set up a free account without any issues on stream once just to test it, and I've not used it since, but I've not tried to set up another paid account because, well, I don't really need another paid account, you know. Yeah, I'll probably stream again tomorrow if the celebrations go live on Monday, which apparently Andy B said they probably will. They're automated or something. They should be live on the 23rd, 24th. They're unlikely to let it even auto switch on a weekend because guess what? There's no one there on a weekend to do anything about it if it goes wrong. So they're going to wait probably to a weekday to do it. What's included with celebrations? Well, you get unique NPCs that drop unique items. And up until about 2017, I think, was the last time that they did, you know, like you could buy like a year's worth of game time at a discount. Now they seem to be doing, you can buy a year's worth of game time and get some special account-wide item like armor or something. have to see if they do anything. I don't know if they will or if they won't. Can get the serpent sneaking armor. I don't know about that one. I think that's unique to the 2019 server, to be honest. And you have to complete dungeon boss kills, mostly, to get it. Starting with Abmouth, then I think Azzy, and then a couple of others, yeah. The Annie boss, yeah, they drop, there's, we get the Lauren War and a few others, don't we? We get some NPC bosses that spawn various locations as well. They also drop unique items, but only ever drop during the celebrations. But you have to go to every single one to try and get them. And in the first few days, they're absolutely swamped by people. You know, it's difficult. Yeah, so that Tara mission must just not have worked. Oh well. Disappointing, but there you go. Keep giving me remains of Doja. Just give me bloody Doja. Do we have an event? Not yet. We're just saying, we're just talking about the anniversary celebrations, which usually run for about 4 weeks. I think they're all documented on AOU, actually. Birthday event, world bosses, yeah, there we go. So, Abmouth Indomitus, there's one. He drops support beam of malice, serpentine armor, superior ring, arm plates of the 8, boots, jester's gift. It's like a hyped up, 25 multi-range and melee. Atma drops all these: overstuffed coat, masterwork tool of toy, bulwark of the 8, shoulder pad, grotesque serpentine sneaking boots. It's Sirabin the Reborn drops all this stuff. Sinister pistol of the revoked. I think that's like an upgraded pistol of the revoked. Yeah, it is. You got to be 201 for it. 35 to intelligence, pretty useful. That's out of date. That was 2020, saying it drops on 2019, not available on RK5. It kind of is now, though. Tam, big thing down the longest road, serpentine body armor. Slayer droid, imbued claw. Yeah, there's loads of bits. I wouldn't mind that for the agent, though. It's only +3 crit, but can that ranged in it and aim shot? That's pretty nice. And Zal the Immortal, he's a nightmare to kill. He is a nightmare to kill. There's also the crate, so even if you don't win the kill, when you jump through the crate, you can get jump up in quality. You know, you can get these items by flying through the crates after the fact, you know, once they're dead. Didn't happen last year, though. Yeah, it did. What was... Oh, you want the link? Oh, right, hang on then. There you go. Carpe diem. Hey, Carl. Just curious, do you think Funcom will ever decide to lower the monthly subscription cost? Just seems wild to me they're still charging. I know, they haven't put it up for 20 years. It's amazing. They're pretty much abandoning the game. Pretty sure they can make the servers live on £5 a month. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think they will, no. I'm amazed they've never put it up. Honestly, name one thing that, you know, that you could get in 2020 that you pay the same for now. Dude. Fine, fucking keep it. Did he hit it first? Probably did, he's an agent. Yeah, you got to think how much anything cost 23 years ago. Yeah, if you pay for a year, it's only $8 a month. Less, depending on the deal. Ain't Ball Coke is the same. Well, I wouldn't know. Yeah, that's it. I mean, you know, you can spend $70 on, you know, something like that, and I get way more hours of fun out of Anarchy Online than I do out of pretty much any other game. You know, I have over a year of game time played on certain characters. You know, I've got more hours logged in. Find a mob. Come here. You're attacking him, you're my mob. You were fighting the other one. Oh, Jesus, dude. Okay, now, would you just... Back off. Jesus, this guy. It's bad enough doing this without someone doing that. I never do that, dude. I don't know why you're doing what you're doing. I never do it. You know, if someone hits something, I just leave them to it. I don't, you know, dick about. Yeah, I mean, the whole thing of making it cheaper is just... Effectively they have, because they have not risen it in line with inflation for 23 years, so... Take that as the price reduction year on year. Yeah. Oh, I gave up on PvP 10 years ago. Best thing I ever did. I don't care that it exists. You know, I just don't. Yeah, the when you could only really log one character on a computer because running more than 2 accounts on the same PC was damn near impossible. And still get, you know, anything approaching a reasonable frame rate and lag and whatnot. And, you know, you were 1v1 or, you know, 20v20 or, you know, 60v60 at a tower battle. It was awesome when you would just like, you know, each player's playing their own character. Now, it's just like you got guys with 100 bloody token boards on, just completely wrecking it. Make some burner account, use third-party software, run 5 of them, and suddenly they can take down a quality 300 control tower in 20 seconds without even disabling, you know, half the field to be able to do it. Yay, Doja! Leave the other guy, maybe that'll drop one as well for him. Don't know. Yeah, one for war. Yeah, that happened when they brought PvP flags into the game. They didn't exist before that. And oh my god, the early years when if you hit level 75, you were fair game. You were you could be attacked by a level 200. Not that there were many level 200s. But oh my god, yeah, was that ever unbalanced? That's what I remember of PvP. One of my earliest memories of the game, like basically day one, was I think I was born in Backyard 9, the one with the chick fight bar in Tier. My character, first ever character, came into existence there. I was running on a Voodoo 3 or maybe a GeForce 2, I think. I'm not sure. It might have been a GeForce 3. Could be lying there. But I managed to figure my way out of the backyard and then walked out. Didn't see the zone border. Thought I was just lagging. Didn't know what that was. I've gone the wrong way. Yeah, I walked out of there, zoned into where the arena was, had no idea what the arena was, saw a bunch of people standing in there and doing stuff, and thought, oh, I'll nip in here and say hi. And like 5 seconds later, I was slaughtered. By about 3 or 4 different people aggroed, and just, yeah, that was me done. I remember one guy shouted that he looted the Tara, robust backpack, yeah. Goodbye. I mean, Tara is a PvP dungeon, so, you know. I went down, the last time I blitzed down there just to do the daily, someone, you know, a couple of people took a pot shot at me. I was like, yeah. Well, I ran into the gas. I knew exactly, you know what I mean? You got to expect it. Yeah, when they introduced the PvP flag, yeah, that was a massive game changer, because suddenly, like, ganking someone, you were then flagged for however long, etc., yeah. Christian shouted, someone loot and run. One of the worst I ever saw was a guy who accidentally, right, this was his excuse, he accidentally ran, in the beast room, was told, right, you know, it's your first couple of days in the guild, right, so you're on a 2-week or whatever probation we had then, while a poll you can't see is being conducted and people can vote on you anonymously or post comments about you, and you won't ever see it unless you become a ranking officer, which means probably most of those posts would have been quite, complimentary anyway, or critical, but in a fair way. Anyway, so this guy, day one, in the dungeon, beast raid, a lobby as well. He was quite low to come to the dungeon, and we said, yeah, stay at the back wall. If you come out, you're probably going to get killed. He was like, okay, and definitely don't come up on the platform while we're divvying out loot. Runs all the way from the far wall to the corpse and loots, I think it was a burden or something, and goes, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't know it would do that. We're like, what? What? What do you mean you didn't know that would happen? You never looted anything in the game ever, and you're level, 190 something. Yeah, exactly. So I went, no, I don't believe you. And then the more he lied about it, the more I just thought, this guy's just not cut out for the guild. And I was getting tells from people going, kick his arse, you lying piece of shit, blah, blah, blah. He knew exactly what he was doing, and he's just hoping to, So we just reported him for ninja looting and kicked him from the guild. I don't know what happened to him. Well, he may be. Yeah, it could be. But, I just, executive decision. Nope. You've ruined your chips, kind of thing, Buff, give me all fresh buffs. If it is the same, he done it. Well, it might not have been. He could have done it with, it's not going to be one person and one person only that ever did it. It was the first time I ever saw it. Another time, someone, and it was a mixed raid, so it wasn't just Storm. It was like the mixed raid in proper hand. Right, I want to talk to the freelancers before I start pulling in missions and whatnot. Oh, I just wanted to make a reference or something. I was like, oh, you fucking didn't. Don't lie to me. You are not helping it. If you'd have just said, sorry, I couldn't help myself, I was just overexcited, I'd have probably said, well, we're going to extend your trial to a month then, or whatever, you know what I mean? And then, you best be on your best behaviour. But no, he doubled down. Oh, it wasn't me. I didn't do it. Even if I did it, it's not that bad. And I was like, oh, get fucked. People like you are a curse, Yeah, just wanted to make a reference. Yeah, well, you goofed. You picked it up. And the thing was, people would of course, other guild leaders have, if you're a guild leader, there is a global chat for guild leaders, so a neutral one, an omni one, and a clan one. And, they talk to each other, Yeah, we got a guy who applied. He joined your guild about 3 weeks ago. And now he wants to join in. Did it not work out? Not a good fit? What happened? It's like employers share information, guys, Mnemonic. Why am I getting... What? That was weird. It played the mission complete mission music. I don't get that. Where can you offer me an elite assignment? It's going to be Mantis, and just hope that it's not crowded. Goodbye. Oh yeah, we're trading no drops. Yeah. Put them in a backpack, drop the backpack. Okay, so apparently I didn't hand in the daily mission from the other day. Apparently, apparently people can still do it. I don't know how, and I don't want to know how because it's exploiting. Right, return to the bar. That's going to save me having to do doja hunting in Penumbra. Anything that saves me having to do that is a win. You know, people try and tell me, you know, how to do it and here's the sort, and I'm like, no, I'm not listening. Don't want to know. If I don't know and I am asked, I can't say anything. Yay ding! Right, mnemonic courier. Where's this one? Oh, it's all the way up in wine again. Okay. And we'll go physical Yalm so the dot doesn't kick us out. Oh, we're tiny. We are a tiny. There I am. I love that. Here, I want to go. I don't think it makes much difference which route you take, but I think this is fewer hops. This is an old exploit. It doesn't work anymore. I've got hundreds, if not thousands, of account spans. You could put like 10 grid armors on, have an NCU slot, etc. Yeah, you just had to delete an item you were equipping while you were equipping it. And oh, right. Yeah, you see, I never did any of that shenanigans, and I never would. I can remember when all implants were hot swappable. You didn't need an empty slot to put a new one in. My God, some of the twinking people did then. You know, without any of the modern items we've got now. Unbelievable. And then Funcom changed it so that it literally said, you know, you need a free, implant slot, not free. So you had to take the other implant out to put the new one in. But you didn't used to. You used to be able to just click it in. And then, you know, laddering them was like super duper simple. Quite a long time ago they got rid of that, mind you. Like pre-Shadowlands that went. You could also, I remember someone telling me that you could bypass multi-range or multi-melee. Yeah, it was kind of broken. I mean, you could put ridiculous implants on if you knew what you were doing. And people did, you know, so. Also, there was one they did. Challenger used to increase weapon skills, all weapon skills, and stacked with wrangles, so yeah, that used to be interesting. There were still so many twinks those days, they hadn't been banned. Like 200 plus level locked gear, and on level 1, they checked all accounts for characters with gear on or in the wrong slots and auto banned them. If you had high quality symbionts or just a high quality weapon on, for example, it was the right slot. Yeah, I think the last time they did a mass ban, someone had figured out a way around the HTML. This is why the account pages and everything are all messed up now. As part of a fix they did, I think. Apparently there was something you could do on the site. You could give yourself a free account. You could give yourself like ridiculous in-game, account buyable items and stuff. So you could like buy anything you wanted off the item store. You could, and people were giving themselves an Ark account and stuff, and then using the Ark to spawn things in game. All sorts of shenanigans going on, and they got wind of it, and yeah, a couple of thousand accounts got banned apparently. And that was like less than a couple of years ago, which was shocking. Yeah, I mean, and any linked accounts were banned as well. Yeah, so like if you look at the item store, so people would go on and go, right, okay, I'm gonna get this bundle of opulence, you know, so tank armor, blah 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 blah. I'm gonna give myself Heckler Juice 200, so I'm gonna have 10 of them. I'm gonna have Job and this. I'm gonna have all the garden access. I'm gonna have this many victory points. They were just giving themselves all this stuff, premium specialized, but you know, all these shortcuts that are on the store. They were just giving themselves them, you know. And God knows, yeah, and they were just handing themselves tons of that stuff. And just buy all the keys, yeah, not have to do it. Well, if they set the prices more reasonably, I think those would be a lot more popular. I don't know if they're buyable on GMI. They shouldn't be. I'm curious now. Has anyone managed to finagle them on? What were they called? What was it convenience? Special. Pack of beacons is another one. This would be interesting. I doubt it's there, but you're gonna get banned if it is. Nah, it's not. I think a lot of the breed changes and stuff, I think they were naughty ones. Complete one normal daily. Right, okay, I'm going to take a 220 into smugglers, because I hate that dungeon. And on this character it would just take all night to get that completed. So, if you can, why not? I don't know if I can on here. Not ranking me. Oh yeah, I can, yeah. Right. A quick relog while I invite someone's alt. Yeah, I haven't bought anything that wasn't account wide, yeah. I mean, previously I had like 400 and something veteran points before they changed how they were doing it. And then they reduced them down to about half the number that we did have and gave us the vet store instead. And I was like, this sucks. You know, even made a video about it. Hey, Funcom, where's my points? I'm ball prime level 20 with a tank. No tank on the Pet's gonna die. I finish this guy off a bit. No. Still in beaters. Right, who are we taking into the dungeon? Not sure. I'm gonna make a cup of tea while I think about it. And I'll put you guys on intermission. I'll be back. He's back. Yay. I've got, what's his name's hair now? Who am I going to take? Oh, is he still in Penumbra? Oh, that's alright. Get back quick. Yeah, apparently so. Yeah, because we're not going to need to come here for this. So... beacon back, I guess. Should be fairly quick with this character. That's a nice view. Yeah, so apparently that's something that happened. It's just a damn sight quicker killing Mantis Ravs etc. on a 220 NT than it is trying to kill them on a 160 odd agent. And we get the kill XP now at this level. The team invite. Oh, sent it to the wrong person. That'll be why it didn't pop up. Right, okay. There we go. Okay, let's hunt for Ravs. Oh, fucking box. In here. And they're on Nano Mantis. Oh, great. Am I stuck behind the goddamn box? I sincerely hope not. Yeah, I think I am. They just didn't come in this room. Oh, God almighty. I hate this fucking dungeon. Absolutely hate it. That other one respawned, maybe? Yeah, they've killed everything in here except the Guardian for some reason. Down there for it. No, I don't need that. Great. What GS are we in? GS1. It's probably not going to be busy enough to get a GS2. And then at least don't have to play silly beggars in here. Sorry, I need 2 more then, I think. Yeah, 2 more. I think 2's worse though. It's got that stuck, well, the nano mantis is stuck in the green goo or something. Fuck. Queen isn't up anyway. Oh yeah, getting stuck behind people in this pitiful bloody dungeon. Ugh. Is it worth running out and trying to get GS2? Probably not worth it. Because if the nano mantis is stuck still, I don't know if that makes it better or not. Plus all the arsake of running in and out, it ain't simple, is it? You've got to really fluff about. No. So I'll be so glad when I'm done with this dungeon. Spawn! Oh dear. I don't think the Queen was up anyway. Can't see that far from here. Nanomantis. That could come in handy shortly. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. I do. I hate this dungeon design. And the quest in here is such a pain in the arse as well. The way they've done it, it's... Oh, Jesus. Fucking spawn! Damn you! Spawn time is too slow, I know that much. Ugh. Stand here and rebuff. Why not? You know, hello, famous internet man. I am just not. Just not so. I'm just not famous. Not like really famous. Like I can go to the shops, no one's got a clue who I am. There's famous when you can't do that. Finally! Something has spawned. Next we'll be waiting for the nanomantis, then we'll be waiting for the guardians, then... Oh, Jesus, I hate this. Alright, let's go and play Waiting Forever for the nanomantis to spawn. I know we got one here, so they can't do it, so it wouldn't go somewhere else. One nanomantis. Nope, none of the others are up. Just stand around like a lemon and wait. Character having a full fun and full time. Check those other areas. There was some... Oh God. There was some back there, but... I don't think they're rough. Usually one in here, and then... one more in the room with the water, and then a rav here. So, yeah. But if you walk into Borry Fair Trade, people know you are. Well, yeah, so Rubik are famous, maybe, but that's not famous, is it? You know. Poor guys on ravs. Mind you, they should be all respawning now. Doing well, soloing it. Have another first aid. All I did, I didn't interfere, I just, you know, hit him with the first aid. I mean, technically that's interfering. If he'd have said, oh, don't, I'd have gone, oh, right, okay, yeah. But, you know, I'm not sure he was going to make it, so. I like to see someone trying, you know? Guardians, none. Oh, they've had that one. They've had these. I think there's only 2 in the big room, isn't there? These aren't up yet. These are gone. Oh, there's one. Don't think the Queen's up. Can't see the dot where she would be. I think that's it. I don't think there's any more guardians in this bit. No, another big breeder. This could work out quite well. One more. We've got to wait for the respawn. I think one's spawned in here. It has. Are there 5 breeders left in here? Not sure. That should be enough for that one. Yep. Heat it up a bit with this one. Lovely graphics on that. But until they fixed them, all the spine tooths used to do the same damn thing in Shadowlands everywhere. Too many bones for the beta engine. They fixed the beta engine? No, they removed the bones. Funcom logic. People have found a back door into Borealis, being in flight and entering through the emergency exit. How do we fix it? Well, just make it an official exit and entrance. It's like Elon's way of fixing Twitter. We're still getting all these porn bots. Okay, I'll deal with it. You know, 6 months later. Okay, likes are now invisible and porn bots are fine. That's fixing it, is it? Well done. Oh my god. I'm the smartest man on earth. I solve problems like Homer Simpson. You know. Yeah, you're a genius, Elon. Oh, I think another one spawned there. It did. That's it for him. Oh, he hung on. Might as well, since it decided to spawn for us. Right, okay. Start you off with that. Have a blind. Perk. Quite hypnotic sounds of big nukes landing. That's you done. Yeah, I'm going to leave that. Hopefully that soldier guy will get here and find it. Make his life a bit easier as we go through. I don't know how long that lasts. A while. 8 minutes. We'll do team. I haven't used it for years. We'll do Team Beacon Walk Capital City. Just because. Why not, hey? Takes a little while to cast. I feel robbed. It's just abandoned me here. The whole point was I'd warp both. That was team warp. It didn't work. Maybe because I was up there, I don't know. So what level are we now? 167? What am I doing? Oh, you know what? That was silly, but never mind. Go and get the wreck done. Oh wait, freelancer's complete. Let's go and get that handed in. Meanwhile, run you to the Wumper. I'll take him out there for a bit of speed. Talk to Ralph. Oh, we got a Freelancers Inc. token. I really want the you know, the damage recall beacon thing that you sometimes get. That would be more handy, I think. Right. We'll get these done and then call it a night. I've got to do Kaz's thing. Are you still in the chat, Kaz? Because I can't remember the name that you said. I should have made a note. Right, as soon as we're done with it, Kazakrat, that was it, yeah. Kazakrat for 1700, was that it? Any giveaway today? Not today, no. Was one yesterday, but Kaz won, so Kaz is getting their thing. I think they're saying yes to the buy amount they put in, not to your question, by the way, Ogre. I may try experimenting streaming to YouTube and Twitch tomorrow. I might give it a try so you can have like really good image quality, but I don't know about getting all the alerts working. It's the only thing. That's going to take a bit more work. I think I can do it. Like, Streamlabs wants you to pay them money to be able to do it. Fuck that, I'll just run Streamlabs and run normal OBS at the same time. You know, screw all that. So, yeah. It's just whether I can manage to read two different chats at the same time. I don't know if I'm going to manage that. I've got 3 monitors, so maybe I could. Maybe I could have one chat on there and another chat on there. Something like that. Yeah, I want money after you've the free trial kind of deal. Yeah. Yeah, but you can just run 2 bits of software. You know, if your system can handle running the same software twice, do that. It's free. Streaming is all right. A money sink. Never really spent any money on it. I don't know what you mean. There's more money in exploiting streamers than streaming. Possibly. Although, I don't know if that's true of, you know, like, the big guys. You know, the people who've got, like, 20,000 people on a stream. They're probably making more money from things like sponsorships and whatnot than they are from subs or whatever. Yeah, so I could do this and I could have OBS up at the same time and stream at 24 megabytes a second so you can see 1440p at high quality. It was just a thought because someone mentioned, oh, I preferred your videos when they were native 1440p, and it's like, yeah, because YouTube's much higher bandwidth than Twitch. I'm already pushing it on Twitch because I'm running at 8 megabyte a second instead of 6. Looking at the situation here, I think this requires... Really, dude? I think they've been killed somewhat recently. So maybe go and do the other one. See if he's up. Go and do the war chief, come back for the war dog and see if he's respawned, I think, is the way to go. Yeah, so I've got... Actually, let's just try it. Right, let's open OBS, normal OBS. Because I'm pretty sure you can have both running at the same time. Yep, there you go. So there we go. That's 1440p, I think. Open 4. Do constant. We'll do. .4. Bank. Yeah, so I would do that and then I would just have to connect it to YouTube, which I've not ever figured out because I've never done it. I'm sure you can have one doing one thing, one doing something else. Pretty sure you can do that. Evo assassin bastards. How did they get me from up here? Must not have been in a good spot. Come at me now, bro. Come at me now. Come on, where you're all hiding. Yeah, that's it. go back to the War Chief, see how we're doing there. I mean, there's lots of dodgy how to succeed videos and stuff and ads. And if you actually, someone did a bit of a survey of them, and he said, "Oh, book on how to succeed at YouTube, or how to make money on YouTube, etc." And the book is like 3-page document, basically telling you how to set up a company, promising to make people rich on YouTube. So it's like total Ponzi scheme with no real product of any kind. Just like comical. Oh, damn, he spawned. I think we missed it. Yeah, I think maybe we did. Oh, God. But yep. Missed him. Oh, we'll just hang around. We missed the beacon as well. I think a seismic lizard from. Yeah, I just killed him now. Oh, well, never mind. Can't be helped. I'm trying to think, is it worth going off and doing the factory one and then coming back, or? Nah, probably not. What's his spawn time? Is it 15 minutes? Probably is then. Probably too far away for mob kill XP, but 10 minutes only on War Dog. Okay. You're dead. I updated the mission. There's no Mr. Williams. Got all the mobs are dead again. Damn it. Did I get XP for the kills? No, too far off. If I had, I would have just started kiting them. Flight back. Die. Don't care. Be inconvenient, but hey. Yay! Oh, I missed the kill. Got the beacon. And fuse there, and let's go back and wait for the general or whatever he's called to spawn. The spawn timer is on this one. Is it about the same, maybe? Should be close enough for XP, though. Hold up. Yep. Oh, well. Door to nowhere. Dooba-dooba-doo, dooba-dooba-doo. I wonder what the spawn timer is on this guy. About the same? 10 minutes, maybe? All this red down here. Oh, yeah. Trash. Level 18, not going to get XP off them. Yeah, I've heard of Restream. I think Scott used it at one point. I don't know if he still does or what. Customary text, Mrs. Carlos 2 at around 10. Actually, he's in work. Perk. Well, he doesn't spawn as fast as the ads. That's for sure. Yeah, I don't know what my stream key is for YouTube. I'll have to dig it out. So I'll have a little play with that tomorrow. And then Mrs. Carlos 2's off work tomorrow, so we can have a beer or something while we do it. Oh, there he is. Let's have fun with you. First of all, have a dot. Go. And then... you die. Right, that's all the dailies done here as well. So yeah, we're good. And we still haven't got a recall beacon doohickey. But never mind. Isn't there a beacon in... is it... I can't remember where it is. There's like a clan one halfway up. It's not the dam, is it? Is it somewhere around here? I think that's it. Yep, that's it. Bit quicker. Oh, sorry. Did I break your concentration? I'll have to log this guy off because we're going to do Kaz is Grace now from yesterday's Grace giveaway. And that Grace code is not on this character, it's on the other one. Mackie2112, welcome to the stream. Rage, there's no giveaway running tonight. That was yesterday. So Kaz had AFK'd, even though they were still on the stream. Run this back to base. 168, we haven't got much of the wreck left. Is it 175 it caps, or 170? And then you can't go back. Or, well, you can go back, but you just can't get the missions anymore. Log her off there, and then continue on with this chap. Right, so order details. So that car should be all the way down here. 1700 Kazakrat. Quickly confirm that's you, Kaz. Yeah, I'm afraid, Mackie, you've come in at the end, I'm afraid. Apologies, but yeah. Started the best part of 3 hours ago. Yes, it is. Okay, then. There you go. One Grace winging its way to you. We're halfway through the year. The VOD will be up tonight, so... no, tomorrow. Already released a video today, so I don't want to release two. Give one time to breathe. Right, okay. So, is anyone else playing Anarchy Online? Let's have a look. Me? Oh. No, not really. I mean, it's cool, you know, Rubicar live feed and all that, but, yeah. What else have we got? Gopher doing Baldur's Gate 3, or successfully lost doing Borderlands. Alright, Gopher. Why
Still
not?
breathing, despite everything.
Taking 5 minutes to realise I've raided him, but... There we go, we got raid Gopher. I love Gopher, I love his channel. It's brilliant. If you want to know about modding, Gopher. Just go to his YouTube and learn. Especially Bethesda games and such. Oh my god. Amazing. Right, thank you all for coming along. Thank you for the resubs. Thank you for the new follows. Always welcome. And I will see you all tomorrow night, and we'll do that experiment and see what streaming at high bitrate to YouTube is like, while also streaming to Twitch in the normal way. And we'll try and see if I can keep up with 2 sets of chat. I'll probably fail badly, but there you go. All right, love you all. See you tomorrow.
So you can bloody well stop.